Is the world more peaceful since the revolution? It is a shame that your people suffered. Mandalorian, look outside. They are waiting for you. Yeah? Good.
In this video, I'll read the Mandalorian's 4th, 5th and 6th episode synopsis and we'll discuss what might happen next in detail based on these synopses. So stay tuned for that. Hello everyone! Welcome to Ultimate Book Maniacs, your one-stop for book and TV series reviews. I post episode reviews, top 10 and theory videos. So make sure to subscribe this channel, and if you wanna make sure you never miss a video, click the bell icon to turn on notifications. In my previous video, I discussed what had happened so far in this series. So without waiting any longer, let's take a look at the next 3 episodes synopsis now. The episode 4 synopsis is: the Mandalorian teams up with an ex-soldier to protect a village from raiders. The ex-soldier has to be Cara Dune, who is played by Deadpool's Gina Carano. Cara Dune is a former rebel shock trooper turned mercenary who fought in the Civil War for the Rebel Alliance.
She goes a little bit rogue and she's a little bit of a loner, and she finds herself just on a planet, and that's where I meet the Mandalorian. I think she's passionate, a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
If we look at the trailers, Cara Dune is training some people on a green planet. They look like villagers. It seems like their planet will be attacked by someone. At first, I thought it will be the stormtroopers, but judging from this synopsis, it's the raiders who will be attacking them. That's probably why Cara Dune was training the villagers, to prepare them to fight, even though they are not soldiers. We also see the Mandalorian ship flying over a green planet, and then its gates opening up to show a green planet. So this is the planet where he will go next. In the trailer, you can see a woman in a lake holding a child. Her name is Omera. It seems like Mando will protect her from whoever is attacking her. We later see her reach for Mando's helmet, and he doesn't stop her. I don't know why, I got the feeling she could be Mando's love interest or something. In the first look picture, you can see Cara, Omera and Mando standing in front of a hut. Mando will help Cara protect the villagers. The old Mando probably wouldn't have done that, at least not for free. Also in the trailers, it seems like the stormtroopers go to the Mandalorian's covert. It looks like the armorer decided to stay behind while the other Mandalorians fled the planet. You can see her kneeling in front of the forge. Now that the Mandalorians have come out in the open and helped Mando and Baby Yoda escape in the last episode, I guess it's a safe guess to say this scene will take place in the 4th episode. This episode will premiere on 29th of November. The 5th episode synopsis is: the Mandalorian helps a rookie bounty hunter who is in over his head. In the trailer, you can see stormtrooper helmets impaled on spears, like it's Ned Stark's head on the battlements. Unlike the green planet, this place seems like a dry place. You can see Mando's ship flying over a dry planet. So Mando and the child would probably go to this place next. Either that, or it could be the settlement on the rocks. You can see Mando's ship flying here too, but there are also other ships on the ground. In this clip, you can see Mando coming out of her door to find shadow troopers. Another figure in brown pants comes out behind him and shoots the shadow troopers. My guess is this could be the bounty hunter who is in over his head. The front wall surrounding this door is riddled with holes and has a broken window or something. In another shot, you can see Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul and Once Upon a Time standing in front of this wall with shadow stormtroopers behind him. He plays the role of Moff Gideon, who is a former governor under the Galactic Empire, whose life changed after the rebels destroyed the second Death Star.
Moff Gideon is very, very intelligent and very knowledgeable. He was an Imperial soldier before the Empire fell. He uses all what he's learned and has been risen through the ranks because he has some sense of order.
Giancarlo said in an interview, "I play a guy who was a warden of the universe. He was in power before the Empire collapsed. You don't know if he's good or bad, but he's certainly a guy who has order in his life."
Certainly looks villainous, we don't know. Could be for good, could be for evil, could be the conqueror.
He is an exciting guy because he has all of the equipment and spaceships at his ready. He is an imperial remnant of a very fine officer who then switches to become sort of a guardian of the people, says Esposito, who had his favorite Star Wars geek out moment when he got to climb into a TIE fighter. But what does Moff Gideon really want? This guy is going to be a big player because he has an idea of how to keep order.
We all need order in our world. This is an empire that's fallen and has no order.
For those who don't know, Moff is a title and not the first name like Moff Tarkin. It was a position of power in the Empire in which he held dominion over a portion of the galaxy on behalf of Emperor Palpatine. Even though the Empire is gone, it seems like Gideon is still in control of his section. He has all of his equipments and spaceships at his ready. He will use these to protect the people, probably from outsiders or bounty hunters.
Empire is basically fallen. So their relationship with bounty hunters is a little tenuous. I think they want to extinguish them.
It seems like Mando and Baby Yoda would go to this place and will fight Moff Gideon and his shadow troopers. You can see shadow troopers standing in one line like a firing squad, and Moff Gideon standing and tapping his blaster while someone in brown pants, probably the bounty hunter, is standing in front of him. In another shot of the trailer, you can see Mando hanging from a rope and landing on top of Gideon's ship. You can see a tiny bundle tied to his back, which I think might be Baby Yoda. I'll explain what might have happened in this scene when I'll discuss the next episode's synopsis. Even though it's just a guess, it could be a big spoiler if it turned out to be true. So everyone expected Moff Gideon to be a villain, a bad guy, but I don't know why. Judging from Esposito's interviews, I'm getting the vibes that he might not be a bad guy. I think Gideon and Mando would start off on the wrong foot, probably because of some misunderstandings, but eventually, I think they will become good allies, maybe even friends. Do you think it's possible? Let me know in the comments. This episode will premiere on 6th of December. The 6th episode synopsis says, the Mandalorian joins a crew of mercenaries on a dangerous mission. There isn't much you can tell from this synopsis, but if I had to guess, I think this is where Mando and the client would meet again. In my previous video, I discussed how the client was going against his employer's wishes and had his own agenda for wanting to kill Baby Yoda.
Proof of termination is also acceptable for a lower fee.
I also discussed the dialogues between them and how he threatened Mando. Maybe the client will capture Baby Yoda, probably along with Homera or someone else Mando cares about. I also said in my previous video that Natalia Tena might capture Baby Yoda and will probably deliver it to the client. So in this episode, the client will have Baby Yoda, probably along with Homera or someone else Mando cares about. Maybe that's why he was threatening Mando. Maybe that's why Mando will join a crew of mercenaries to rescue Baby Yoda and to kill the client, because he wants to kill Baby Yoda and he won't stop until the child is dead. But who are Mando's new mercenary allies? If I had to guess, I would say it's probably Moff Gideon along with Cara Dune, etc.
Could be the savior.
In the trailer, you can see Cara Dune and this bald guy in black I discussed in my previous video, who was with the Twi'lek bounty hunter, are shooting at each other. As I said before, you can see Mando hanging from a rope and jumping on top of Moff Gideon's ship. I think this was where he rescued Baby Yoda from the client. And rescuing Baby Yoda from the client was the dangerous mission. What do you think? This episode will premiere on 13th of December.
So, what do you think of this video? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.